Nowadays, they don't even have textbooks. They have iPads with all the material.
Yeah. They shouldn't even have school. They should teach them about credit, make them wait tables, and send them out in the fucking world.
And how to buy and sell houses.
That's
and
all.
what the fuck compound interest is. Can you tell me what compound interest is?
And how to tip a server.
It's going to take a while.
Let's do it afterwards or another time.
I don't want that on the episode.
All right.
But they should.
All they're doing.
They're just teaching people to be good workers, not good thinkers. And school's irrelevant. It should be there just to teach you how to act in social situations, teach you about credit, make you wait tables, and teach you how to like treat a server, like how to tip and all that.
So you want like a cotillion-based,
whole lot of industry-based stuff there you got there. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think industry should be a part of it.
You're really going to encounter, not fucking who fought Ponce de Leon or who is Ponce de Leon.
Like who
that sounds like a
gives
French
shit
rapper.
about that if you're not going into history of any sort?
If I need to know, I got 2 ways to find the answer right here. I don't give a fuck.
Did I need to know about Lewis and Clark and their expedition when I work at fucking Taco Bell? No.
And now I don't need to know fractions because I can just say, hey, what's 1/4 of 1/3? And Google will be like, here, you idiot, this is what it is.
Okay,
that's all
Google.
I need.
Yeah.
Do you remember when the teacher used to be like, I could just look it up on a calculator, and they'd be like, what if you don't have a calculator on you sometimes?
Then I must be
I
a
hate
poor
that.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
And that doesn't matter,
Well,
bitch.
that's when smartphones didn't even exist
I
and
know.
shit. And now I'm like, I wish you're still alive, Mr. Jenkins, because I always have a fucking calculator on me.
I've seen a meme, too. I've seen that meme.
What are you talking about?
The calculator meme. The teachers
I've never
told me.
seen that one.
You've sent it to me.
I feel like that's a
Never seen
universal
it.
thing, though.
That's like the oldest meme out there.
I think every teacher
We've been
said
saying
that
that
to
since
people.
we were in
yeah,
the
they did. You never
7th
seen that
grade.
meme? I see it
No.
every day of my life.
Oh, no, I don't.
Really? I'm going to send it to you.
Send it on
I'm
over.
going to send it to you every day of my life from now
What
on.
specifically does
good.
this meme say?
It says, it's like someone with a smirk on their face. And it's like when your teacher said that you won't always have a calculator on you or something. Just the basis of what he said.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, now everybody does.
Yeah.
What if you're like, no, my
Like
phone
there's a
doesn't-
Kermit one
My
with him
phone
drinking the
doesn't come with
tea.
a
That's such an
calculator.
easy thing to come by, though. I would not accuse him of stealing it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I'm not accusing him of stealing it.
Yeah.
Well, you sort of were at first.
No,
so.
no. I'm
that's
not
the way
accusing.
that's the way I read
I'm
it.
just
I was
pointing
like,
out the fact that he
aggressive.
did steal.
yeah, we all saw that meme. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
this guy. Am I
Fucking
right?
prick.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
Good idea.
Y'all ready to doo-doo cock-a-pee-pee with us? Here we are. Jason steals memes. No, we all steal memes. There's no such thing as an
doesn't?
original. I put one of my jokes on the internet when I was new at comedy, like the first okay joke that I wrote, and then somebody stole it and made a meme out of it, and then I tracked this person down like I was the Liam Neeson of the fucking internet. I was like, take it down and take it down now. That's my joke.
Yeah.
And she's like, nuh-uh, fuck you. And then I could do nothing about it. That's it.
And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
And then,
Now I
and
don't-
then that meme was copied like 6 other times that week.
Yeah.
Shared.
And then now if I do that joke, they're like, why are you stealing from the internet, bro?
I think I know what joke you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
should I say it? Because it's a funny joke.
Sure.
Should you say it?
No, you say it, dude. It's not mine
right.
anymore.
Does anyone else feel like, man, what if it's the wrong joke? That's going to be bad.
That's actually the second one.
Oh,
that
really?
happened to, yeah.
Does anyone else feel like, fuck, what's the word? Cauliflower is just dead broccoli.
It's the ghost of broccoli.
It's
Broccoli
the ghost
ghost.
of broccoli. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yep, I tried to make a shirt, but all the designs look stupid. But the other one was that breakfast in bed joke that I'll do every now and again.
Yeah.
But
Now somebody who's like younger and they watch like Stranger Things, they'd be like, it's the upside down broccoli. Cauliflower's the upside down broccoli.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
fucking losers.
Write that down.
The other one, yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Everyone else feel like cauliflower's just upside down broccoli.
There you go. You're welcome.
The other one was that breakfast in bed joke where I'm like, I brought her breakfast and bread, and she's like, who are you? How'd you get in my house? Or
Yeah.
whatever. That's like the shortened version, but
Yeah.
You said breakfast and
Oh,
bread, and
and
I was
bread.
thinking eggs Benedict.
eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Breakfast on bread. Breakfast is good on bread.
And
Or
pretty it
pirate
is.
eyes, not eggs Benedict. That's the one where you eggs on bread.
Well, with me as always, Jason.
No introduction needed now.
Okay, and back, we haven't had you. It's been like a year and a half since we had you. We have comedian Matt.
I think it might have been
Mapahone.
pre-pandemic, honestly.
No, we started.
We started
on
during the pandemic.
The day of lockdown.
Well, I disagree with you.
You're entitled to your opinion,
I
but your
remember
perception,
better than you
Oh,
do.
Mandela Effect.
your perception is wrong.
Yeah, you broke my brain, Mr. Mandela. Yeah. Why is it called the Mandela Effect?
Because
I don't
everybody
understand.
thought initially they thought that he died in prison and he didn't.
Okay.
He was freed, actually, and lived a good 20 years after that. Nice life.
All right.
Children, grandchildren.
I feel like
So he's kind of like the first example of that.
Yeah.
I feel like, have you guys seen
Sinbad
Army of the Dead on
Sinbad's a big thing
Netflix.
on that too,
The
also.
zombie movie with Batista and the
No, I
Vegas
keep
and all
meaning
that.
to. Is it good?
It was really good, but I feel like when they first put it out, and I think I'm Mandela affecting it, but when they first put it out, I
Already?
feel like the intro was a really cool intro, but I feel like they used this Elvis song, but I feel like they changed it recently because I rewatched it.
Right.
And it's like an Elvis song, but they turned it into a show tune. I'm like, I don't think this is what
It
is. But
sounds
everybody
familiar.
I talked to was like, no, this has always been the song to start with. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it was Suspicious Minds by Elvis. And they're like, you're suspicious. And I'm like, all right, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I'm gay.
It's a weird thing
So,
that happens.
How long, because it's been so long she's been on here, how long have you been doing comedy?
It'll be 5 years in October.
5 years in October.
Yeah.
And you started, you said you started in Korea too, right?
Yeah, but I don't count that. When I say 5 years, I mean when I got back. Because when I did it in Korea, it was like 3 months of like one open mic a week. And then I came back and then didn't do comedy for like 2 or 3 years and then started doing it. And I just kind of count that. I don't include that 3 months.
If you were going to round up, you'd say 5.5 years, but being fair, you're just saying 5. I think that sounds fair. That's noble.
Yeah,
even.
and I also
Yeah.
kind of feel like people who do like one open mic a month or something like that, like that's a different scale.
That's
You know
not
what I
doing
mean?
comedy.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
people who build model trains. They don't ride on trains. Yeah,
When I-
they don't drive a train or
They
engineer a
haven't
train.
bought their conductor hat yet.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
counting toothpicks and doing this.
When I when I started doing it here, like since I count from like almost off the bat, it was at least 3 or 4 open mics a week. You know what I mean? So that's I feel like when I really put myself into it, not just like there's this thing at this bar that I already drink at anyways. You know what I mean? So
Maybe I can talk to people about it now.
I'll become a regular if I do stand up for sure.
Yeah, they. What was I going to say? Paul, our guest last week, Paul, he said the same thing, but he doesn't. Does Korea just suck? Because I mean, he was like, I
their
don't count
comedy scene
Korea.
kind of does a little bit.
He said it's
yeah.
like there's a lot of disarray. It's not really organized.
It's
It's kind of a
mostly
shit
like
show.
GIs and
It's actually almost all
and
English
and,
teachers
and English and
Yeah.
it's ones that are there speaking English, learning, teaching English.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, the
They
perfect.
call
average-
it an American bar, right? That's what it's the American
Yep,
district and shit like that. Where it's all
and there's like a real market for that. You know what I mean? Because it's like 100,000 something people that are there teaching English, and then there's the GIs. But those two are kind of like fucking jets and sharks. Like the military people do not fuck with the English teachers for the most part. I was the exception. Like I had almost all English teacher friends, but part of that is because I was married and lived off base, so that was my chance to get away from work. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
yeah, you don't want to hang out with a bunch of work friends and shit all the
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
Did you only do
Yeah.
it like once every few months or whatever because of military, or was it just something you just?
Oh, I only
Didn't
found
spark
it
yet.
at the end of like I was stationed in Korea for 2.5 years, and I found out about that open mic. To be honest, I was listening to Kill Tony at the time. Like this is way back in the early days of Kill Tony, and it had never occurred to me. Like since I was little, I was always like, "Dang, being a comedian seems like a really cool job." But as stupid as it sounds, it never occurred to me that like you started an open mic, you know? So then listening to Kill Tony, I was like, oh, these people just fucking get to go do it for free somewhere, and then that's how they get good, and then they get booked from that. So I started looking on Facebook for comedy in South Korea. I found it because of Kill Tony, and my stupid brain before that just thought that like Richard Pryor one day someone was just like, here's $6,000 to get up in front of, you know.
Didn't you burn yourself, sir?
Actually, me coming into the world, seeing Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and all that, like they were already acting and being funny. Like I didn't, as a young person, I didn't put together that they had a life of stand-up before that. I thought you were almost going to say that too, where they're just like, hey, you're funny. Here, be an actor.
Dude, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's money.
I didn't know either. Like when I got the idea to do comedy, I was trying to figure out like how does it like who do you talk to? Like who do I got to speak to be Hollywood? Pal?
Did you ever Google how to be a comedian?
Yeah, that's what I did. I said how to become
I
a
believe it.
comedian, and then I remember I called Hyenas Dallas, and Mercedes, who's my good friend now, was the bartender. She was the bartender for like 15 years there, but she told me the open mic what day it was, and I went on the wrong day. I went on Thursday, and it was just a show, but it was free. And I remember it was that guy from Scarface. I can't remember his name, but the guy who wears 40 outfits and comes out with a boombox.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing all the people there, and I was like, I gotta go. I was nervous. I was like, I gotta go up in front of all these people. And I remember asking Mercedes, who I didn't know at the time, I was like, how do I know when I go up or when I sign up? She goes, you're not going up, stupid. The open mic's on Wednesdays, you idiot. It's the wrong day.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, thank God. Because it was packed. There was
And
like
then you didn't
100
come back
people
for
there.
2 months.
No, I went the next week to Dallas Comedy House at the old location, and I bombed hard.
Yeah.
I paced the stage
You're
and
supposed to. It's kind of upsetting when you don't. Like,
Yeah.
every once in a while, someone will be like, oh, it's my first night. And you already hate them because they said that. You're like, you're just trying to get the audience to fucking give you the, like, sympathy laughs.
Yeah.
Were
You
you
know?
at the Improv Monday?
No.
I went up after this girl who did that. It was
Tuesday.
her,
Yes, I
or
was.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was her first time going up. And she's like, "This is my first time." She was nervous, and they're giving her pity laughs, which whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I went up and kind of lose, not very hardly, but kind of made fun of her, and I was like, "It's awkward. It's also my first time. It's my first time only doing this for 7 years."
I didn't get it. I don't think the audience got
I've
it
been doing
either.
this one.
It's my
big
first time
long-
doing
yeah.
it for the last 7
I
years.
fucked it up the way I said it up there, but yeah. But
yeah.
I would probably said this is my 176th time or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Perfect example, though. That chick did not like do well by any means, but pretty good. You know what I mean? My first time, I was holding a piece of paper in front of my face and it was shaking like this.
dude,
So
I
I'm
wore
kinda like,
an
"Fuck
all
you."
leather jumpsuit like Martin Lawrence. And, no, I'm kidding.
He thought he was on Run Tell That and shit.
Don't you mean Eddie Murphy?
You know what I'm saying, boy? Yeah, no. But
Was
yeah,
he also a leather jumpsuit comic?
Do you know that
well-
all black dudes that are famous have had a leather jumpsuit?
they've all had a leather
They all
leather
have.
suit
Yeah.
special.
Every one of them. It's kind of like a rite of passage, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
I didn't
so-
know. No.
I think Chris Rock did one, right? All black?
Absolutely, he did.
Dave Chappelle do one?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He's definitely had jumpsuit days. I didn't know he had leather jumpsuit days.
Yeah, there was a leather outfit there somewhere mixed in. I could be wrong
Look,
about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I don't think Dave Chappelle did it. I
but
don't know.
literally
but-
all the other big names definitely have.
Comment with links, please.
yeah. Nobody's listening. My mom doesn't.
They're
know
not
how to- My mom
responding
doesn't know how to
at least.
internet at
Yeah.
all. She doesn't know at all.
I just use Yahoo to search stuff.
Yeah. No, she's smarter than that. She doesn't use Yahoo. Yeah. Yahoo. I still have a Yahoo email that I don't think I've checked since like 1978.
I got a friend that uses Yahoo, and I remember every time he uses it, I'm like, that's still in business, bro? Like, why don't you just use
Yeah.
Google?
MSN. My grandparents are on MSN. Like, dude, that
What about
exists?
people that have like AOL and
AOL.
Juno? But Juno is their
Let me send you a Hotmail
I don't
real
think I'm
quick.
familiar with Juno. I don't even know what that one is.
Juno was even before AOL.
Yeah,
That's like
Netscape.
Juno was that movie with fucking Michael Cera, wasn't it?
Yeah, with
Yeah, where she gets
Kat
pregnant.
Dennings and her big old titties.
Yeah, wasn't it?
She's
Elliot,
mad now.
Elliot Page, Ellen Page.
Yeah,
Elliot
now
Page.
she's Elliot Page.
It's now Elliot.
Yeah, I
Page,
rewatched Umbrella Academy because new episodes are coming, and they went back super fast. They went back to all the old seasons and changed it to Elliot Page. And I remember before. I don't think it was like this.
I didn't even know she was
Unless
in
I'm
that.
being Mandela affecting.
I mean, they were in that.
They make her name first, and it's
He was
bigger
in that.
than the rest of the names. His names. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
That's a him.
It was a mistake. People make mistakes. Fuck off. Anyways. But yeah, they changed it and they made her name first. His name, god damn it,
Top billing.
And I get confused. Okay, I'm an idiot, not a
Do you
not
need
a
some
bigamist.
fucking grapes or a banana or something? What's going on?
Do what? I think I do need some. Do you have some grapes? Let me eat them out of
He's
Matt's
just gonna
belly
pull
button.
them out of his
plums.
Let me eat them out of Matt's belly button since it's showing right now.
Is my belly button show? Oh my
Almost,
god, dude!
You got a deep belly
Camera picks
button,
up
bro.
everything. I'm probably getting like some thigh and butt cheek right here a little bit. You know, so
How is how deep is your belly button, dude? You have a pretty deep one.
It's my lint trap. Yeah, I got a good 2 or 3 weeks where
It's going down.
saved up.
I'm in the
yeah.
trap.
Actually, let's see real quick if I have any.
Dude,
You're not
Everyone,
the one?
clean out your lint trap real quick.
I
Let's see
might.
how much
Let's see
who
what
has
we
the
got.
most.
Dude, I can't even get to the first bone. I got a shallow hole.
I don't have anything. I must have pulled it out recently.
I check mine every day because sometimes you get that cheese smell.
Doesn't it feel like sometimes you're like,
Oh,
oh,
I
that,
get- go on.
that feels like a big lump of something in there, and then I'm like, maybe I should go get checked for cancer. Yeah, because nothing comes out.
So none of us had any lint.
Give it a
That's like,
smell. No, we're good.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
That's a record.
I had like a cat hair, and I
I
dropped
have
it.
some
I
lint,
had some
but all
kind
I
of
did
hair.
no smell. All I did was mash it down. I showered yesterday and I slept all day today. So.
Nice.
All right.
I'm showering tomorrow.
The cheese smell that you just
Scheduled.
mentioned is something.
Hold on a second. You schedule your showers?
Yeah, Saturdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
I'm in the air conditioning all day, man. I don't stink, dude. I'm good.
To you've got
I'm
nose
fine.
blind.
I'm fine.
Even if that was true to me, I just like showers.
Yeah. I just like them. That's why I take them
It's
once
a
a week.
place of meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just meditate in the shower.
I just don't have enough time in the day to do all the things that I like, and I got to sacrifice some things somewhere. So
So it's cleanliness. But also, you probably have the strongest immune system.
I do. I barely get
body's
sick.
ready to fight.
And all through COVID, I feel like that's what protected me mostly through COVID was just having
And did you
my
get
own
COVID?
Yeah, once. I got it once. Yeah.
Did you get COVID?
Twice.
Twice.
And you're super clean. You shower a lot. Look at that. But he showers all the fucking time.
No,
like
I
twice
don't.
a day, and he fucking never got COVID.
I don't shower twice a day.
You never got COVID?
I masturbate in the bathroom twice a day.
Oh,
yeah, I just
the
turn the water
shower?
on. Yeah, I just turn the water on. I just wait till I get real sweaty and
I
lubed
remember one day I
up.
was like, "He's taking 3 showers today? What the fuck?"
Yeah, where's Mike? He's in the shower, of course. Yeah, it's 2 p.m.
I think that is the weird question now too. Is like, how did you not get COVID?
I didn't get COVID, dude. It's not real.
Yeah, I think
y'all
you're
were
just
lied
immune
to. Somebody
to it.
convinced you. A magician convinced y'all
False
you had
positive, you think?
Well, I think the tests were just determining that we had the flu. To be honest with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. My first one was fucking. I had a pretty bad sweaty fever, but like you said, that could just be flu.
The flu.
Dude,
And
I have a
second
sweaty
one, I was
fever
like,
right
really?
now.
I don't think I.
I think those home tests and even whatever the ones they do anywhere with the drive-thrus, which they're not even hardly doing COVID testing, you have to do it yourself. I think they just pick up the flu.
Yeah,
Just picks up the flu virus.
that's it.
I think so.
I don't want to be the guy that comes out on your podcast, but like,
You're
I
gay.
feel like
And that's okay.
You would be the first
Do
one.
it.
I
Do
don't
it.
like to-
ratings. Ratings.
Mike was the first one, and then there's other.
Yeah, but I was drunk.
I don't for a long time now, for like a year now, however long it's been since the vaccine has come out,
Yeah.
I have felt like I was in the closet about not getting it. You know what I mean? Like at the bar or something, someone will be like,
You're not
"Those
vaccinated?"
People, people are like, those people who don't get vaccinated are so selfish, and I'm like, I know, right? Like
Yeah, I did the same. People like I've performed at places I was supposed to be vaxxed for, and like, are you vaccinated? I'm like, yep. That's what I did. If they talk about, it, I'm like, yep, you're right. Yep, I've been vaccinated.
Pro jab.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, like I'll stand with you on this hill. But the longer I go without being vaccinated and not getting COVID, watch, I have it after this
All of a
episode.
sudden.
fucking A.
But the longer I go without like getting vaccinated and not having COVID, the more I feel right about not doing it. I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't want to say like,
and no
I
one
don't want
wants
to put that in my
admit that
body.
they were
but-
wrong.
Yeah.
Of course not.
That
That's
was
not-
just a
I just
fucking.
don't
That
want-
was a money grab.
I just
And then
didn't
all
like
the
it.
people that are like, "Well, yeah, you can
But
still
how-
get it, but the symptoms are less." I'm like,
But
"How do you prove that?
How
do
did
you
they make
prove-
money? It was free mostly.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Wasn't
no,
the
they make
vaccine
money off
free?
of the government.
Yeah,
Same way that
insurance
like
and that funding.
the
Yeah.
same way that like fucking Lockheed Martin makes money off of the government. Like those people are all super fucking rich
But don't they
for
bribe
selling
people
aircraft.
in the government?
Yeah, that's part of it too. I mean,
No, I'm not. I saw Vice. It's fine.
I thought they're supposed to tell us the truth.
Yeah, no. I don't want to know the truth, dude. Y'all do whatever you gotta do. Just like, don't arrest me for having weed on me and just fuck off.
But they will.
And also, let people get abortions. It's really none of your business. All right, you're not
Yeah.
going to adopt these kids.
That's
You're not
pretty
going to fucking help a
ridiculous.
single mother who's struggling and fucking living in the hood with her kids.
Well, truth be told, I think it was a whole bunch of people that are still like not passed yet of an older generation that think that it always should have been illegal. And literally, once those are all gone, and like Generation X is the most senior in society, I
Right.
believe that law is going to get repealed for sure.
It's fucking. It's you don't have the right to tell anybody what to do with their
I don't
body.
even think it'll take that long.
This-
It might
I
not.
think it'll take one voting cycle before
Maybe.
everyone's like, "How
Yeah.
come the fucking Republicans?"
I say
didn't,
the next president,
the next president will change that shit.
I bet the next candidates for president, someone's going to ride that train and be like, "It's your body, your choice.
Yeah.
Everything is your right. That's what we're built on is freedom."
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that's what the whole country is built on. And also, like I know we do a workshop later, but I've had this premise in my head, and I just before I forget, I want to say it.
Yeah, we're going to cut
But-
some wood at the saw today, just so you know, at the workshop.
Do what?
workshop.
He knew what I meant.
Yeah. Well, thanks for interrupting. That was rude. God damn it! Now I lost it. I'm just kidding. Trying to make you feel bad. I remember.
Oh, darn! Mike's
that?
talking politics.
I'm
Here we
glad
go.
because for a second I was like, "Fuck, he's about to ask us," and then we're not gonna know.
Yeah. So are you gay? I'm kidding. I know you are.
I already came out on the podcast, dude.
Well, I have came in that spot on the couch. Not on the couch, but I was sitting. Anyways, like, what's that saying that, like, America has, like, that credo? It's like, give us your poor, you're tired,
You're tired,
you're
you're
weak,
weak, you're meager.
you're
Yeah.
meager,
You're meager
whatever.
or meek, whatever the
what
fuck
is
it
that?
is.
What- weak, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so meager.
Yeah. Why the
They're
fuck?
eager to get to America.
Let me ask you
They're
this.
meager.
Why the fuck are we taking just the losers? Why aren't we asking for some cool people?
We're taking
Why
all the kids
fuck-
that didn't get picked,
Yeah,
man.
it's like we're going to the NFL draft and we're like, we'll take the hot dog guy. The guy who sells hot dogs, he looks like a good quarterback. Why the fuck? Why can't we get, like, fine, take those people I get, they got nowhere else to go. We can make them workers.
Yeah.
You want the weak and the dumb ones so you can mold them. But let's get some fucking cool guys to play some good music. Let's not have Britain have all the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelins
Right.
and Muse and
Like,
all
give
the
us
good
your
bands.
most athletic. Give us your most experienced. Give us your most
Send us your
skilled.
talent.
Give us some
talented.
cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Give
if
us
they
somebody
rewrote that
worth
because
the
we're like,
fuck.
okay, we're kind of full on losers, so now we
Yeah.
only want to get the cream of the crop from other countries now.
We're at capacity, sir.
I'm pretty sure that's biblical. That's a biblical thing, and then USA just stole that. That give
Could
me
be.
your week, you're tired.
That sounds about right. We
Yeah.
do take everything. Yeah, we do.
I don't know that that's
Steelers.
true. Yeah.
Bunch of
But it
Steelers.
feels
Yeah.
right.
And then
Doesn't
we
that sound
renege
like
on
a
all kinds
Christian
of
thing?
promises. What does that make us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we renege on all kinds of promises. Just to be clear, I said,
Do you remember? I mean, obviously, you guys were in very different places, but when I was in the 7th grade, and it was
No, I
like
was in the 7th grade with
funniest
you,
thing in
dude.
the world to fucking call
We
everyone.
were literally there.
I was in a class with Joey Johnson, matter of fact, and
then y'all
it
fought.
was the funniest thing in the world to tell everyone that they were a nagger. You know what I mean? Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, you're such a nagger. And we thought that was so funny just running around in this almost all white school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then being clear whenever you get busted, you're like, I said nag.
Right. Yeah. Like, oh, I wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
That's
And
uncomfortable.
you are nagging me. This is not coming from a place of hate. Everybody's nagging me.
It's funny because it's one of those things that I like severely regret for thinking that was funny, and yet I still bring it up on a podcast at 30 years old.
Fuck
you
it.
know what I mean?
I mean, podcasts are where you're supposed to definitely reach. So
I always thought the term Indian giver was stupid, and not like I'm not saying it so I'm be like I'm woke. Give me likes on my Facebook. I mean, like the Indians aren't the ones that gave us stuff and took it back. That's a white man thing.
that's actually true. That's a
Yeah.
total reverse
Whoa.
accusation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we fucked them over and then we made them look stupid too, or like
Yeah.
assholes. It's like you're a white man giver. Don't be a hunky
Oh,
giver.
you're American.
Oh, you a cracker. You a cracker. You crack it open, then you crack it back.
I like to imagine that it's because we gave them that phrase and then we took it back from them.
And that's what we're doing now. We're taking it back again.
Just
Yeah.
like we took Redskin back. You know, it's
I don't think that one was that weird. What do you guys think? Redskins the worst one. To be
I
be
think
clear.
Redskin sounds more offensive than Chinaman.
Yeah.
Because
does.
if you're a man from China, I bring this up every week. God damn it! it
yeah.
happened
Let's stop
again.
with that one. But
Yeah.
the Redskin one was, I mean, like I've actually known like Native Americans in like mostly Oklahoma, my Oklahoma experience and stuff. And they didn't seem to care because this would come up. Be like, is Redskin offensive and stuff like that? And they're like, no. They're like, it's family was prided on being like some of the toughest ass Redskins and shit like that. And it's just
Yeah.
like I think they used it as like a spot of like empowerment for their best
Right.
warriors.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I'm putting you forth as a mascot, if it's a bear, it's because I think bears are fucking badass.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
we were putting them as, you know, the mascot because fucking Redskin. Watch out, this Indian's going to come scalp you, bitch.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm a big Cowboys fan, but that's basically just a dude in tight pants.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a fucking Mandela thing for me. When I was younger, wasn't it always on Thanksgiving the Cowboys versus the Redskins?
It changes every year.
It
It
changes.
rotates.
We have rivalries with
It does now,
Redskins
right?
or
But was it-
Lions.
no, it
Was it
always
not
has.
true?
No,
Oh,
it always
really?
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Mandela for me. Like that's
Yeah.
I thought it was always.
You
that.
might have only, as a younger
just
kid,
associating-
you only caught it those years. The
I saw the
Redskins were
marketing.
playing.
Yeah.
You're only associating Native Americans with Thanksgiving because we also stole that from them.
Well, yeah, and Thanksgiving is literally Cowboys versus Indians. So, well, not it's Puritans, but
Yeah.
you know what
Well,
I
it
mean.
wasn't
Like,
versus
Raiders.
Right,
and
right,
the,
right.
the
It was
Raiders
buckle
would
hats
mix in.
against feather hats.
I hate when it's the Jets or some shit like that.
I hate
you know
when
what
it's
I mean?
the Lions and then
Yeah.
we lose to them. It's like you just made them fucking 1-12.
You just brought a
a
little
lot.
bit of happiness to that shitty city.
I'm about to watch their Hard Knocks. Are you guys going to watch their
I
Hard
haven't
Knocks?
watched it yet. I do
Yeah.
want to watch it.
No, I don't think it's come out yet. I think
It's
they
not
do
out
it
yet.
Well, I
during
didn't even watch the
It'll be
Cowboys
this year.
one.
training camp.
Like they're
Yeah.
doing right now.
Wasn't there a Cowboys one that already came out?
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yep.
It was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Eagles the year before that?
I think so,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Yeah.
watch that one. I watched the Cowboys was the first one that I watched, and then now I'm down to watch the Lions one just because like they're so laughably bad that I want something to like
Well, if they're doing it on purpose to
boost
just
their
for
records. You know what I mean?
Well, if they're doing it on purpose just because they're like, "Pff, whatever, you want to win, conformist. Pussy. Oh, I want to win. Oh, pussy. Care about winning?
They were like 0-8 or something, and then they won their last like 6 games under a new coach. It's like
Yeah.
it seems like that was
They
the
got
problem.
rid of the ex-Patriots guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Watch watch the Lions be the team to watch this year.
Whatever. Matt Stafford won. It isn't funny though. Matt Stafford won the Super Bowl when he got off the Lions.
Yeah,
Ironically,
I'm glad he won. I like Matt
proves
Stafford.
that he's a bad. Yeah,
you know the
that's a
Carolina
bad
Panthers
team.
have a new quarterback.
Who?
The guy from The Ohio from the
You're giving me weird
Cleveland
looks.
Browns.
I'm
Cleveland
not
Browns.
Mayfield.
Yeah,
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Cleveland Browns are a fucking factory that just fucks people's careers. They take in they build these super teams, and they don't know what to do with them. They're like, okay, just trade them. Fuck it. It's like the person who picks the Super Bowl winning team when you play Madden, and they're just mashing buttons. They're like, start it over.
Yeah,
it's like 35-7.
Mulligan. When did they stop doing mulligans? That was like 03, 05, right? You don't remember that where you like fuck up a play and you can press pause and then mulligan?
Yeah,
you get 3 mulligans in a game.
Was that only offline? Probably because it was that far back.
Yeah,
right?
it was like not hardly online unless you like.
Yeah. Back in the days where you could just pull your memory card and then start the game over just anyways.
Fuck this, don't save that.
Memory cards are one of those things that, like, even now, talking to, like, my wife's little cousins and shit, it's like, yeah, we had, like, a USB, basically, that we put into our video game console.
Yeah.
And they were like, why don't you just... I mean, this conversation didn't really happen, but it's one of those things that feels so far removed.
Yeah.
You know?
What about when you say, go hang the phone up? And they're just like, hang it up where?
Exactly.
You know which one still gets me? And it's not even from back then. It's now. People say it wrong. Everybody does. I've done it. We've all done it. Call an Uber. You've never called a fucking Uber in your life.
Never called Uber once in my life.
Is it because
That's
it sounds
true.
Does it
Yeah,
sound
I never
pretentious
considered
to
that.
say, let me order a ride? Let me order a driver.
I'm going to order an Uber.
Have a car for me arrive. Yeah. But it's not. You don't call an Uber. You can't. You don't call an Uber. It's
I don't
not
think
how it
they
works.
answer if you call them.
Yeah, well, you can't. What's your number?
You get like a Filipino call center person, I think.
Yeah, right. You get Indian.
I had to shut off my credit card because someone used it in North Carolina yesterday, and they fucking immediately updated my Apple Wallet with the new credit card when I canceled it, which is fucking mind blowing. Like, I'm going to be telling my grandchildren. Yeah, I'm going to be telling my grandchildren, like, back in my day, we had to wait for the mail to come. You know
Apple
what I
Wallet.
mean? Like,
Just use your peach disc, idiot. They're going to say something else. Yeah. Red tooth into it.
This is going to be such a Simpsons episode if that's what it's really called moving forward, a peach disc.
the peach dish, yeah.
Can I do some questions?
Yeah, let's do it. We are behind on time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Would you rather lick a dead person's nostrils or wear a bum socks for a day?
Easily the first one.
How long have they been dead?
I mean, enough for it to stink.
Still that one. Because it's over with like
Just-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
get one little
Yeah.
touch, really.
You just eat one little boogie.
Well, it's
and move
nostrils,
on.
plural.
oh,
It's
one
a
of
swipe.
each.
You just swipe left and you're done.
To be honest, that's one of my kinks.
Yeah, a bum
so-
sock.
Oh, good.
Can you imagine the feeling of a crusty or a wet bum sock? Either way,
That's
Yeah.
guaranteed
and
after
just
foot.
having that all day, that's herpy foot, dude.
It would be
That's-
pretty-
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think it would be harder for me, like both of those things I would do given a certain amount of money. It would be harder for me to physically bring myself to put those socks on than it would be for me to lick. Like, not like which one would you rather do?
You're wincing at both, but you're eagerly doing the dead person's
The nose
nostrils.
one, I know I can just get over with. I can just, all right, I'm done.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Y'all can make fun of me, whatever. It's
Y'all
done.
move that dead body now.
Yeah. That proves I'm not gay. I did it. So
How about what if you were stuck someplace naked? Would you rather be stuck someplace naked with no idea how you got there, or have a wardrobe malfunction on stage where you ended up being naked?
Stuck somewhere naked, no idea how you got there.
stuck somewhere naked because I've embarrassed myself on stage enough times to know better. I know how that feels.
You're
I
only
don't need
naked
that.
in front of like everyone you know and shit like that.
Yeah,
and,
do
like,
people know about you being naked when you find out?
wherever the fuck you are, you know, got no idea how you got there. Yeah, I mean,
Like, you could just be
gotta
in
get
a
home,
You could be in a diner.
Like, you
I
get
thought
found
about
in a
that.
church, like mid-session.
walking through the desert, walking through the woods.
You could be in a
Near
diner. You could be
kindergarten.
at a library.
I mean, yeah.
Don't. I hope you're not at a kindergarten.
That'd be some fucked up fucking
Assault. Yeah. You're going down, Chester.
As a comic, like if you get a wardrobe malfunction, like a Janet Jackson type situation, it's like, oh fuck yeah, it's something to talk about for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, but if you're
Publicity.
fully naked,
Yeah.
like you'd be fine. But I'm gross. They'd be
Yeah.
like, "Where's your dick, dog?" And I'm like, "It's like a dog. It goes inside."
It's there.
I
Rest
have
assured.
a penis. I'm not a woman. I'm a man.
I'm not excited right now.
Yeah.
We
You
found-
dress like shit. Dress better. Yeah.
This is how we find out Mike is trans.
We're almost 100 episodes in. That's going to be the big 100th episode. Is
Yeah.
Mike finally comes
that's
out.
when I'm.
all of it.
I'm doing the surgery on the 100th episode.
He's making his decision by
Just to be
then.
clear, I came out first.
Yeah. Well, we'll post this one after that episode now.
We'll sandbag this
Welcome
one.
to episode 101.
All right, would you rather be able to fly or have telekinesis? But
Fly.
the catch is, you got to be totally naked for either one of them to work.
You guys watch The Boys? Sorry, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
I do watch The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that show.
I'd say
Butcher here.
I'd fly. I'd just carry a backpack with my clothes in it.
Is flying as awesome as it seems?
Yeah, dude, it's flying.
No, it's flying for the first fucking hour. And then it's just like, here's this thing I can do.
And you're naked
You know what I mean?
now.
Oh, yeah?
Keep in
How much
mind.
traffic do you sit in the air?
I see your point. So it's effortless flying, and you can just fly to an open mic.
But telekinesis, though, you can make shit move and do stuff and create
True,
scenarios.
I could rob a bank that way.
Yeah, you can move stuff.
Ooh.
But you have to be naked.
It's got more utility, I think, to it.
It does, but you can't fly away.
You can also talk to people in their mind, right?
I would imagine. With telekinesis, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, just being a magician and making money off of that, like...
Have you guys ever tried after seeing like a really good movie like Push or something? That's not a good movie, but have you ever tried after seeing one of those movies where people can move shit? Like, have you ever, when you were younger, tried I think I can do it. I think you focus. I bet it's real. Do you think telekinesis is real?
That's a universal experience. Everybody had that moment when they were 12 years old and they were like,
I think you
I've
can
done it,
unlock.
dude.
I think you can unlock parts of your brain that can create shit like that to happen. For sure.
I think for me, I'd stumble into it like an idiot savant that I am.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I've moved a Coke can before. Pretty sure
I'm sure you've moved lots of coke.
Yeah,
Cans.
I used to move a lot of Coke into my nostrils.
right up in it.
Yeah, and apparently into my heart. Now it's shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Don't do coke if you want to keep your heart. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, have some fun. I think I'd go telekinesis. Y'all can.
me too, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you pick?
Yeah, telekinesis for sure. You got a point. I mean, flying is flying. I mean, it's cool to be able to fly,
But if I can do telekinesis, I can fly because I just move my body through the air.
well, now you get
That's
super
both.
technical. If
That's
you can
both.
figure out that level, if you can unlock that level of telekinesis, then more power to you.
Or I'll just push
Yeah,
the earth
that
down, and
duh.
now I'm up here.
Vecna, right? Stranger Things, able to fly just because of telekinesis.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
That's what it is.
guys are part of a Satanist clan.
Yeah, it's called
Hellfires. How about this? Would you rather play a slip and slide in a public restroom or down the front lawn of a crack house?
Oh, public restroom.
Crack house.
Dude, there's needles out there.
Needles.
They ain't dropping their
razors.
needles in the front yard, bro.
You're risking dying there.
What do you think you're going to get from the diseases from the piss and shit?
Sepsis and nasty shit from the bathrooms.
You got a cut on your leg. Now they're cutting your leg off, dude.
Yeah, but oh man, I don't know. I guess you're right.
No,
But,
at least you should bandage it up real well.
At least in the
Bandage it
trap
up.
house, I'm going to get high when I hurt myself.
but like the needle might have AIDS on it or something. There's a risk.
If not, it's gonna.
I got one more. It's kind of a dumb one. I've sandbagged it for the last few weeks, but I'm just
you
going to
got?
ask anyway. All right. Would you rather wear a green leprechaun hat every day or rock a pair of Victoria's Secret fairy wings anywhere that you want? Leprechaun hat or Victoria's Secret wings? Out in public, everywhere you go.
I mean,
one day,
Yeah, like let's say a week.
I don't know. Like,
I would do either one of these
I-
just
yeah,
right now.
Neither one of those sound bad.
This
I'd
is
do
a
'em
dumb
both.
one.
I
Yeah.
like the wings.
The wings, yeah.
But I bet you they're annoying for everyone that's around me.
Everywhere you go, and getting in and out of the car is going to be annoying. I go with the hat; it's more convenient.
Yeah.
Plus, I
Well,
can
you can
put
just take my
put
hat
funny
off.
things in the hat and take it off, and I can have like a sandwich in there.
That's where I keep me pot of gold.
Yeah, have some tequila in there. Or have another little leprechaun in there.
I know that you
Yeah.
addressed this by saying like this is one that I've been sandbagging for weeks and everything, but to me it's just like either one of those I will do tomorrow if you want. Like that sounds
fair.
fun.
No, that's
like
fair.
you know what I
I
mean?
do have a top hat over here. We just got painted
Let's
green.
get a
A
video.
would you
of that
rather
now.
should be like, fuck, dude, I got to do one of these and they both sound awful. It's like,
Yeah.
both those are fine. You know,
So let's not have him back, okay?
All right, cool. That's why it's been. That's why
it's
been
like,
a year and a half.
would you rather go grocery shopping
Matt's
or
doing your job
yeah.
now.
Or like
Yeah.
eat a steak.
I think Jason's threatening that you're taking his job, dude. He's trying to improve the podcast. Yeah, I think, hey, let's record on Saturdays.
Yeah, right.
You and me. Yeah, we'll still do whatever day, but
Yeah,
The
it was
closed
just a
mic
different
podcast.
show.
Yeah.
There you go. Different name.
we're
is
making
what
some
it'll have to be.
changes. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's do the open mic. Let's
Okay.
see where we're at on time. The dog's
Late.
falling. A little bit. We're fine. Matt, you want to go first? Come over here. Give this a good hard spin. Jason's going to hold the shaft, but give it a spin in either direction. Give it a good.
Don't be a pussy when you
Do
spin it.
Be
Yeah.
a man.
That's
or a
pussy.
strong woman.
let me do it again.
Give it a strong, independent woman spin.
You came really close to slapping
I'm gonna
me.
give it an Elliot.
Sex noises.
Sex
Okay, that's a
noises.
good one, yeah.
All right, he likes it. Here we go.
What noises do you make during sex?
I am like silent. You may as
all right.
well, if you're fucking me, you may as well be watching a GIF. You know what I mean? Like,
A GIF?
A GIF?
oh, are we gonna get into that
There we go.
conversation?
There we go.
Mandela Effect, whatever.
Okay. They used to call it a GIF back in the day.
Back in my day, it was a peanut butter. What? No, it's a GIF. Oh, a GIF.
It's not a Mimi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
These memes are hilarious. It's pronounced May.
Mimi.
What are your sex noises? What do you do?
I growl. A whole bunch of that shit. Like, oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Finger in the booty. You know, like that.
you sound like a soundboard for what an alien thinks sex is like.
It's just a soundboard in general.
Oh, I just hope my wife doesn't listen to this one.
Yeah, she doesn't like this. I do. I'm very vocal during sex. I talk. I say dirty, fucking nasty shit.
Yeah, you get real gross. You
I
gotta-
push the line. I've had girls be like, "Hey, don't say that shit." I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Sorry."
Yeah.
Oops. Keep doing it though. Don't
Yeah.
stop. Yeah.
But in most instances, I'll be louder than she will. So, you know, it's
Oh
okay.
yeah. I'll talk more. But mine's just like my set. I'm going to talk more than everybody else in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she was screaming too. I was just talking really loud.
I'm like, you like that? I'm like, you like that shit? You like when I suck on your clit, you little bitch?
You're saying all that with a clip?
You're abusive.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Because the vibration shakes it and then she
Okay.
squirts.
My gosh.
It's
When I
science.
fucking have a clit in my mouth, I'm like,
How big is that clit? That's a dick.
hey, man.
That's a man clit.
Clits come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors.
They do. I agree with you there. No argument.
What's your favorite sex noise that you've heard? What's the best experience you've had? Someone said something.
I like when a chick talks or makes noise when she's performing fellatio.
I'm going to get the fuck me daddies. Fuck me daddy, fuck me daddy, fuck me daddy.
I'm off daddy. I don't like being called daddy. I
all
don't
good.
like
That's the only
Yeah,
time
it's
daddy comes
weird.
into
It's
play.
been brought up too many times. I come every time it happens.
See, it's
Yeah,
that good.
I don't want it to end yet.
That good.
No, I'm just not into it. I don't know, but like, I'm a pleaser, so I need a chick to like make some noise. Give me a progress report. Let me know what's going well.
Right. What's
Yeah.
right? What's
You know,
wrong?
If I'm doing something you don't like, tell me because I don't want to keep doing it.
Don't be like laying there like a dead fish.
Yeah,
Not
don't
like-
be laying there just like I'm in trouble.
yeah.
like you're gonna report
You're
me.
making me feel like I'm doing something you're
Yeah.
not supposed to.
Is this okay?
You like this, don't you? See, that's where the insecure thing comes in. Guys, they're like, "Is this good? Are you okay? Everything all right? Yeah,
Yeah.
No, you're real
But you gotta do it in a sexy way. Be
Right.
like, you like that, you fucking slut.
Yeah, you can say the same question.
But-
everything okay? You like
I
that?
I think the system's broken.
Does that ever backfire for you? Is anyone ever like, did you really just call me that?
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Oh yeah.
Oh
several
yeah,
times.
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
I think in most
Yeah.
situations you're going to run into someone you feel confident with to do that, and then they like try to push the boundary, and then you,
I've changed the way I fuck because it's 2022, and I try to talk about it with chicks. Like if it looks like it's going down, I'm into trap. But I'm like, I think the system's broken. I think we should have. And I've thought about doing this as merch, but there should be a sexual menu. There should be a thing like I could hand her and it shows what's on the table and what's off the table.
Yeah.
And she should be able to give me one. We should be able to talk about it instead of just poking around in the dark and hoping whatever works. It's like an open mic. I'm just throwing shit against the wall and let's see what sticks.
Right.
Let's see what they
Try
like.
everything.
like
Yeah,
a, like a tapas menu of like sex stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I should have like there should be like a dry erase thing where she can like take a marker and check off like don't call me a slut, do pull my hair, don't slap my ass.
Right.
So whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be a
Like
sexual
you're
menu.
ordering at Potbelly's. Yeah. and
Yes,
there's a
like
fucking-
you're getting Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a preference sheet,
Yeah.
preference
Yeah.
sheet.
Check
Yeah.
marks.
Yeah.
maybe even a peer
A
review.
fuck form.
There we go.
Dude,
Fuck
that'd be
forms.
kind of nice,
Yeah.
honestly.
A penis DF.
Can fuck form be the name of the title? That's a little forward, huh?
Instead of a prenup,
PHUCK. Fuck
What's
form?
a
pre-fuck, yeah. A pre-fuctual agreement, yeah.
pre-fuctional agreement? That's pretty good.
That can go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that the system's broken. I think it's weird. I think that because in America they're taught to be we're like taught to be prudes since this country started, and it's like we already brought in all these losers and weak and tired people.
Yeah.
Let us at least fuck properly.
Sign
Like,
the-
the
sign
Europeans
this-
are all open about it and shit. Japanese women will go get someone for their husband to fuck. and it's just a sex thing. They know it's not like they don't consider like cheating or bad. They like do it to please their husband. I'm not saying that I want that, but I really fucking want that.
I'm not saying I want that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like when you're
What
asked,
man
you know,
wouldn't
like,
want that?
so what do you want for Christmas this year? Can we get a Japanese woman?
Some
Somebody to have
pussy.
sex
Right,
with?
yeah.
Oh, we had sex on your
Even
birthday.
like a
Well, not yours.
blowjob. The only blowjobs don't feel that good, right? Pussy feels better than a blowjob.
Fucking
Like,
right.
don't get me wrong.
Depends. Depends.
Don't get me wrong.
Depends
There
on
are
the
women that
blowjob.
are very good at blowjobs, right?
Absolutely
But at the
there
same
are.
time, like the magic of a blowjob,
You fucking bet there are.
the magic of a
bet your
blowjob
fucking dick
is
there is.
you're willing to do this to me.
Oh, dude,
and
that's
in
the
a
sexiest
way,
part, yeah.
that makes you not like lower than me, but like. That's like where your primal man brain goes. Is like
That makes
That's where
sense.
she's
your
willing
brain
to
goes.
put her fucking mouth there. You know what I'm saying?
But what,
You know?
what about this as
Matt's
a
on a
gift?
power trip. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, get down on your knees, you bitch.
This is his sex. This is his sex noises. So we
But-
finally got to his sex noises.
there we
Here
go.
we go.
But
Yeah.
I get it
Oh, I'm
because
saying all those. Yeah.
You know what I've gotten into recently, like in porn and stuff, which I for years I've skipped through the blowjobs. I've just scrubbed forward, face fucking.
Face fucking.
Yeah.
Dude,
lot of
Devin's
mouth- lot
gonna
of
be
mouth
mad when I
fluid.
tell you this story. All right,
Here we go.
she's gonna be mad when I tell you this
She
story.
won't listen. It's fine.
That's very true. Yeah. If any fucking David J. Diaz's are out there about to fucking message my wife that I fucking told this story, fuck you.
Is that something that he would do?
No, he just comments on everything. I think he watches everything. I think he's like, I don't know what his job is, but it's not very.
It's everything but this podcast.
engaging.
'Cause
Yeah.
our numbers
I
are
would say
low.
let's wait till afterwards, but you also tried to show me up a little bit ago. So come on, tell the story. Let's hear it. All right? You know?
Jason's gonna message your wife.
Dude, so
I'm gonna message her.
Devin, my wife, love of my life. By the way, like while we've already broached this subject, sex noises, I think she's the perfect hybrid where like she's silent until she's like getting up
At the
there.
right spot.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
right spot.
Don't start with like "fuck me, daddy." It's like you're not.
Well, we're not starting
That's
out
not
with that.
real.
Trust me.
You got
you
nowhere
know?
to go.
Yeah.
You got to have realistic
you gotta
expectations.
start at nothing, and then
That's it.
It's like
peak.
painting
the
a
fuck
room.
Me daddies are. At
You
the
gotta pull
peak,
yourself
just so
up
you know.
by your
Yeah.
bootstraps.
It's
Yeah.
like painting a room. You don't start in the middle and paint yourself into a corner. Now
Right.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
You got nowhere to go, pal. Yeah.
So Devin, like, long before we were married, I don't know how far into our relationship, but it was like first year. You know what I mean? At one point, and like, fuck, dude, this is the part that she's gonna hate, right?
Married couples have sex, so I mean, it happens.
Blowjob,
Yeah.
blowjob.
I'm getting married.
You'll see why I'm saying it in a second. The blowjob skills are like not incredible, right? She doesn't
Okay.
like suck a really good dick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
To some women, that's a compliment.
5 weeks in, maybe, I don't know. In the first few months of us dating, at one point, I think she just like had watched a porn where someone said this, and we were fucking, and then, or we were just being like flirtatious. We were about to fuck, you know what I mean? And she was like, "Fuck my face." And like she said it very confident, and I was like, "You don't go that far down already." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but like I think she thought it was like a really hot thing to say, and like I've watched a lot of porns where like women actually get their face fucked, like, and they can do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they fucking take it.
Best part is the noises.
Oh, yeah.
So like, do you know how fucking much it took me out of it for her to be like, "Fuck your face"? Because I have to walk myself through like, here's what it's about to look like. All right, I'm gonna do it.
This guy's drawing up blueprints and shit. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
like,
Got my pencil on my ear.
He's saving up cums for months to
It was like, okay, is that? She's like, "Fuck my face." No, baby, like for real, you can't do that. Like, I just want you to know, like, you have limitations, and they stopped way before "fuck my face." Like,
I feel like you might be gay, dude.
I don't know if he's standing up
I'm
for his
just kidding.
wife or just trying to like low key say that
I
he has
did
a big
stand up,
dick.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it felt like a not humble brag about your giant penis.
Yeah, he came here to talk about his cock
Yeah.
today and drink whiskey.
That's the name of this episode. Matt has a giant penis. Wink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, face fucking is just, it's hot. I don't know. And I
Yeah.
don't even like, I've also recently started actually watching the porns where it's a black
have
guy
you got to
fucking a
do
chick.
it? Have you got to do it, or is this just
Yeah.
a porn?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's hot, dude.
Yes.
Right.
It's just the bee's knees. It's neato.
Yeah.
It's out of
Yeah.
sight, dude. It's
I will say, if you jerk off to watching face fucking porn, though, right on beat with the fucking pattern, it feels pretty good too.
I have no rhythm. I can't stay on beat. I'm half white. But I try to keep up.
Yeah,
You know, I've broken both my shoulders, so I can't go at that speed for very long. With my arms.
that's fair.
Yeah. But I'll surprise you with my hips. I've had plenty of chicks be like, wow, after sex, they're like, wow, really? And I'm like, it's,
Like, how do you fucking do that for fucking 30 minutes?
I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I need carbs and water.
I'm switching positions like every 3 fucking minutes. I'm like, hold on, we gotta move. Okay, hold on, we gotta move.
I like switching positions, though. I get bored, you know? Plus, I do get cramps.
Yeah,
I'm
my
40,
hip. My
so.
hip.
And you've made it pretty clear you last long, because that's the other side. Men don't want to admit it, Bo. Like a second ago, you were saying like, "Wow, you got a big old dick." It's like it doesn't really matter if you can't last long, and you've made it clear that you last really long.
And
like,
have a
that's your
small
humble
penis.
brag.
Yeah.
So I have no problem.
Do you think
admitting
those
that.
two are related?
Maybe my dick wants to
It
work
almost
harder.
makes you believe in God, right?
short,
Like,
man.
all right, you get a big dick, but you don't last.
You don't last long. You get a small dick, but you can go forever.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
That's
No,
the blessing.
does nobody get the full package? What the fuck? You only make one Channing Tatum and a bunch of me's? That's bullshit.
Do you think Channing Tatum? I mean, full pack. Do you think he has a big dick?
I mean,
I
I've
mean,
not
he
even bought
danced in
one.
Magic Mike like he sure the fuck did.
If you're that attractive, you don't deserve a big dick.
Oh,
dude.
dude,
no,
I'd
you
be
should have a
pissed
shortcoming
if you had a
one.
big
Yeah, if
dick.
that was the
yeah.
case.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think about
You need
this.
something that you know.
I think about this, and only because I'm clearly going to be a star. Like if I'm in a movie or something where I have to do something, like I'm not ashamed. I'll do anything, whatever. But after I just like wear like what do they call it, like a Speedo or something that like
Something that shows
accentuates
your
my
dick.
penis.
Yeah.
I don't think I think I'm too embarrassed. I think I'd be like, hey, can you wrap some bologna around the base or something? Like,
Well, you can do whatever you want, or make a prosthetic or any of that shit. You know,
yeah,
if
but
that's
like,
the
what if
case.
they're like, no, it's funnier that you have a small dick. But I'm like, but it's people are gonna know it's real and it's really not cool.
So when you
Right.
make it, then you say you're already a star. When you make it, you just go buy a big dick. Go get a BDL.
Yeah, but you don't.
Brazilian dick lift.
But I think part of me making
real
it will
thing.
be doing these roles that are funny and then getting more and more. I won't be able
It's
to
not
afford
really,
a new
is it?
dick.
It
yet.
really is.
It really is.
Yeah, you can go
What?
get your dick fixed now.
Surgically enlarged. You don't feel it though,
Why-
right?
There's got to be pills or something. My friend told me he has a
work.
penis pump.
There's no actual pills that work. None of that
the
works.
penis pump doesn't work.
No, it's temporary, long, bigger, but it's more for like to build your stamina and give you a harder boner.
That's the actual purpose of a penis pump, is to like stamina building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly, like, I wish I could come
Wait,
sooner.
Why does it help your
Sometimes
stamina? I don't get that part.
Because you're like training your dick to fucking just be fucking.
it's a muscle, just like anything else.
Probed and probed and prodded and fucking and whatever, any of that shit.
Your penis is
Does
a
it
muscle
feel
like
good
anything else.
when you
gotta-
put
I've
your
never
dick
used
in
a
a
penis
dick
pump,
pump?
so I don't know.
No, because I asked my friend a bunch of questions about this. He's been on this podcast.
Whose friend?
I asked my friend that I had sex with. No, I asked him about it, and he said you have to like half jack off, and then wait like 20 minutes, and no, you can't finish jacking off. So you have to give yourself blue balls, and then you can wear, and then you can't jack off for like 6 hours after you use it. And he said it's kind of a hassle, and you.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
a chore.
You know what I heard is a major chore? Jelking.
What's joking?
Where the exercises where you fucking massage your dick to fucking enlarge it. And you have to like do it at a certain pace with fucking oil, but you like don't get all the way hard. You try to stretch it, but get to that point where you're going
like
from
the worst
you're going
version of
from
edging.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going from chub to hard. You have to be right inside.
That sounds like
chub to
Mormon
hard.
masturbation.
You want to keep it on the side of chub.
Like
rather
where
than
it's
hard.
curvy.
You don't want it to have like you want it to still be like bendy. You want it to still be bendy. You want it to be bendy while you pull it.
Well, I got the BC. I got
Yeah.
the Benavides curve, so that's
You
always
should see
bendy.
a doctor for that.
I have.
Okay.
He left.
I guess in a way, like a lot of women are attracted to men that go to the gym and work out all the time. Why wouldn't you also be like, if
Work
I'm
your
going to
cock
work
out.
on my fucking delts, why wouldn't I work
Why
on my
wouldn't I
dick?
work out my
You
dick?
know?
Your penis is a muscle. Was that a good title?
I think all of these things you've come up with all are not going to get accepted by Spotify to be the title.
No, they don't care. There's worse out there.
There's definitely podcasts about penises.
I
well,
mean-
yeah, there's Cumtown. So, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we did Oriental Express and nobody batted an eye. Also, nobody listened to it.
Because
but
it was a
that's fine.
solo episode.
Yeah.
The perfect one to sneak that in on.
Was that Paul Smith's episode?
No, it was just we talked about this Chinese place here in Denton for a long time. This Chinese food restaurant. Let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
All right, well, how about a man eating a Big Mac at a Texas checkpoint was suspicious, and the feds say, we think you're smuggling meth.
Well, if you're eating a big meth, what you need the extra bread
big
for,
meth.
bro? Yeah.
So again, a man took his first bite of what appeared to be a McDonald's Big Mac while at a Texas Border Patrol checkpoint. At least one agent found that odd.
Like from Mexico into Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to know why they found it odd?
Why?
Because
Why?
that's because the nearest McDonald's was more than 60 miles away.
I don't know. I've been on the road and I've bought too much
Yeah.
food, and then like an hour later, I eat more of it.
I mean, it seems legit, but somebody it piqued somebody's interest on this one. They were like,
Yeah.
why the fuck you eating that Big Mac right fucking now, of all times? It was unusual that somebody would wait till that exact moment to get at the checkpoint to start eating their McDonald's.
Well, a lot of times you're sitting there forever.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be hungry.
60 minutes is the perfect amount of time. Like you just said, you have your fucking meal. And you're like, I shouldn't have ordered that Big Mac. That was one too many Big Macs.
Or maybe not even that.
And
What
then
if
you're
you
like, fuck? I'm so bored sitting in this fucking line.
What if you're just like, I already know it's gonna take forever.
Oh,
to
I
get
know.
through the
I'll eat
checkpoint.
this other Big Mac.
Yeah. It's gonna take so long to get through. I'm just gonna buy some food to have while we're sitting there for a fucking hour.
But also, that is
Yeah.
weird because if he's doing it when he's at the checkpoint, because you'll sit there sometimes for like 14 hours. And so if he actually sat there for a long time, getting back into the States, and then it's 60 miles away, that means that burger sat there for like a day.
Right.
Like half a day, 15 hours, even
Yeah.
10, even a few
No,
hours.
wait.
60
no,
miles
dude.
is like an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What
a
do you
lot
mean?
of times when you're trying to get back into the U.S., you sit at that border
shit, you
for
could be there
12
for
hours.
That long? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess depending
dude.
on where. Tijuana, shit like that.
So even though it's
yeah.
60 miles away, it was 60 miles away in America. Mexico must have
No, Mexico
McDonald's.
has
No,
them.
it was in Mexico.
Mexico
No, that's
has
what I'm
them.
saying. But
Yeah,
but
Mexico
I'm saying
has
just
McDonald's.
crossing the border into Texas, a lot of times those checkpoints are so busy to get into the country, you'll sit there in
Several
line
hours.
for like up to 18 hours sometimes.
It's unbelievable to hear
people
that,
get
but
out
I
and
know
go to
it's
the
true.
bathroom.
Yeah.
That's why you see like people walk through and
But we
sell
don't know
like
that that's
candy
true
and
about
drinks.
this specific story, right?
True. I'm just speculating here.
Yeah. Go on.
So the hungry Texan was found to be smuggling meth. No surprise, and he's now headed to prison. Ironically, this guy was a Taiwanese citizen living in Austin. His name was Yen Sun Hung.
Sounds like Matt Soon Hung.
Yeah, Yen, like Y-E-N, Sun, T-S-U-N, and Huang, H-U-A-N-G. Taiwanese citizen living in Austin who was sentenced to 7.5 years in federal prison, allowed by 3 years of supervised release. The U.S. Attorney's Office said that he'll likely lose all of his U.S. resident status and be deported after he's let out of prison.
Can I say real quick that meth is one of those drugs where I'm like, dude, you can just make it. Like,
Yeah, you could get it in America.
why are
did
you
try
getting
to
it in
smuggle
Mexico? Like,
But you know the story. Maybe the cartel was making them smuggle it. How much meth was it?
to this day,
it
I
was
don't.
enough meth to get fucking 7.5 years. So that's like fucking probably a couple of pounds or an ounce, couple ounces.
To this day, I
Yeah.
don't understand why like meth is.
He was probably smuggling for somebody, or
I don't understand
maybe
why
he got
meth
it
is a
super
thing.
cheap in Mexico and he's going to make like a quick buck here.
Well, he lives in
Yeah,
Austin.
maybe.
so.
But give me a second. Like, think about how mushrooms. Like, we like to take mushrooms. You can grow those on your own if
mushrooms
you buy
are
a
actually not
$25
illegal at all until you sell them.
Right.
Or consume them. It's illegal to consume them but not have them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
it's
in Denver,
illegal to
it's
be under
just
the possession of
legal.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
The possession in my tummy.
Well, meth. Unless maybe I just like don't understand this, and maybe there is one element to making meth that requires it coming from Colombia or something. Maybe I just don't know that. But to me,
No, there's not.
Heisenberg.
I know,
did it
right?
here. Yeah.
look up the fuck. If you're so. You know what's upsetting is that there are meth heads out there that have lost their life. They've lost tons of jobs. They're homeless now. They fucking they'll suck a dick. They'll do anything to make meth.
Hopefully well.
except
That's addiction.
for learn how to make meth. Like,
Well, no, they know how to make meth, but it's hard to get some of the supplies. And then, like, I watched an episode of Vice where they'll make it like in a Gatorade bottle.
Yep.
But it's terrible, and it actually kills you even faster than good meth.
Fucks you
and
up so bad.
Or you don't get the same high. Plus, you need like Sudafed.
With the
you
battery and the liquid heat and the mashed
sure,
chips
but
and all that shit.
those things that you're talking about are like we found that out because people were making meth for a bunch of people. If you're only making meth for yourself, dude, Look it up on the internet, you lazy fuck.
No, you get flagged even if you buy Sudafed. They want an ID.
That is kind of a good idea you just thought of, though. Why get on the radar of being a meth addict in public? Well, just make your own meth and do it at home.
Meth,
Enjoy your own meth at home.
Homegrown, dude.
You get caught because
support local.
You get caught because you're buying that much Sudafed.
Make your own meth.
You get caught because you're buying that much Sudafed. You're buying that much Sudafed because you're making meth for 100 people. But if you just fucking buy one pack of Sudafed, that's
maybe.
meth for 3 weeks.
I think meth sucks anyways, and I think that was the worst drug I've ever done. I even like to crank more than meth, which is the same thing basically. But
I've tried meth, and it was like, man, it keeps you spunny. You stay up for like a long time and several days and can't go to sleep and stuff. At least with coke, you like party and shit, and then eventually you fucking crash out. You know, I mean, depending on how long you're doing that coke still.
It depends on how long you crash out. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't enjoy meth. I've even found meth. I used to do a job like installing and ripping out cabinets in these shitty apartments. And I found a big old bag of meth, and I'm like, I'll give it a shot. And I did the whole bag, and I was like, this sucks. But I was up, but I didn't like it at all.
Sucks.
Maybe it wasn't meth.
It was meth.
It was Epsom bath salts.
Do you know mostly people who call it meth are people who don't use meth? Like, don't use meth. People
what do
who
they call it?
Like crystal,
Crank?
Chris, crank, ice,
Yeah.
heat.
Smokable graham crackers. Asian ladies.
Purple puppy penises.
Tie-dye lobster bibs.
You guys know about the roses at a gas station?
Yeah.
That's a crack pipe. It's a crack pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know,
I've
when you
smoked
go
crack
to
before. That was the best drug.
when you go to
it was pretty
when
good.
you go to a smoke shop and there's that little section of the counter that has the glass ball with the stick, that's meth pipes.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Can I tell you one of the coolest things that I ever did with meth when I was doing meth when I was younger, though?
What?
When you get one of those glass roses, it's like a tutor, like you can snort through it, and you get that motherfucker red hot, and you snort the line of meth, and blow it out smoke out of your
Yeah.
mouth.
Hot rail.
Woo!
It's a hot rail.
Wow.
It's fun. It's just like fun.
I'm a dragon. Look.
Feels like science. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like vaping didn't exist and shit, so you had to just smoke cigarettes to have smoke come out of your mouth, and that was like a cool way
Does
to
it
do
hurt
it.
to touch
drugs.
your nose?
No,
Does it get hot enough
because
to hurt?
the end of it's really hot, but the other end of it is not. It's long enough that just the tip is red hot and the other one's not. So you just snort it up, and the second it touches that shit, it turns into smoke right up your nose.
It's like doing
I
a dab.
remember the first time I did DMT, I fucking had to go to a head shop and buy a crack pipe, but I didn't know what to call it because at fucking head shops it's like you can't call it a bong.
Yeah.
You have to call it a water pipe.
Yes.
So I was like, "Como se dice crack pipe?"
Go change shirts and come back.
You're ironically getting gas at the gas station across the street. You're like, oh shit, can I get one of those roses? Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't know about the rose thing at the time.
When I did EMT, it was a cart, so it screwed onto it. It came with the pin or whatever
His was
to hit
bougie.
it with, but it was
Dude, the pins are bullshit.
It was
I bought
bullshit.
one of those recently, and I'm pretty pissed off about it.
because they were like, oh, you got to hit like 3 times. I hit it like 12 times to get to work, and it tasted like I was smoking a Payless
and
shoe
it
store.
didn't work, dude. Have you done real DMT?
No, I haven't done the actual chonga, but
so-
it did work for me. But I had to like hit it for like a long time.
To be honest, that's a straight up scam.
Yeah.
Like that's like when I smoked DMT, it was like, hey man, you need to fucking hand me the pipe as soon as you take the hit because otherwise you're gonna break it and the other people in the circle don't get to hit it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like when you smoke
There's an
DMT,
etiquette.
you melt into the fucking couch. When you smoke that cartridge DMT, dude, it's fucking.
It's like bug spray.
You can hit that like 100 times in a row, and you will feel kind of weird, kind of light, a little bit.
I saw stuff. It worked for me, the one that I got, but it was like a reliable source. But like I said, they were like, 3
It's
to
a
5.
different
But
game.
I'm sure it is, and that's
Yeah.
what I've heard. And I do want to try I guess they call it chonga or whatever the
What
fuck
if
it
you're
is.
like? What if you're like inhaling on the vape so much that you just got like a head rush and shit?
Yeah. I just got sick from it. My tummy hurts. I'm on DMT.
Dude, I was pissed when I bought that because I was like, I told my friend who, dealer, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna get a
And
gram
what's
and a
his
half.
name? Nice.
Right, yeah.
Where's he live? What's his phone number?
I'll tell you
Social?
guys afterwards.
Okay.
Well, actually, after you hear this story, you're not going to want to. I was like, I'm going to get a gram and a half for me and my little brother. And then he was like, okay, cool. Well, I only have it in like individual grams right now. And I was like, change that? Like, don't you have a scale? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now looking back, I realized because he had the cartridges. He didn't tell me that. So then I was at an open mic, and he walked up and slid it into my pocket, and I fucking handed him the money. And it wasn't until 3 hours later that I realized I bought a cartridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of fucked up. Like, if I'm
they
telling
should
you,
have told you, but also I would have been like, I only sell it in grams. Don't tell me what to do.
You tried to ruin my system. I gave you cartridges.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, like,
But
fuck
he
you,
should have
dude.
told you it was a
lied to
cartridge.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
'Cause
shit
it is the
sucks.
lower form.
It's not like real DMT.
You could have at least whispered in your ear when he fucking manhandled you, putting it in your pocket too. You could be like, "This is cartridges," and let his lips drag across your ear.
Yeah. And then he could have licked just the
He
top
could
of
have
your
licked
ear
my
right here.
nostrils
That's fine,
like a
too.
dead person.
Yeah.
Why not?
But
Traded socks with him.
I wanted to do the cartridge first because I heard it was a lesser form, and I didn't want to just do full on DMT yet. I wanted to just do the lesser
You
form
want to
and
do
see.
like DMT with training wheels?
I want
Yeah.
to dip my toes in the DMT water.
Did you
Yeah.
see shit?
Yeah.
I saw stuff move a little bit. I saw a few tracers
I
Like
closed my eyes and
acid-ish
saw like
a
an
little?
actual
on the
like
cartridge. I mean,
on the cartridge. I closed my eyes and saw like an actual vision. I did it twice.
on the
and two
frog,
different
dude.
ones.
It was like I fucking went to a different universe.
What if that was your first heart attack?
Could have been, dude. I feel like I've had several. I feel like I'm having one right now. I got this weird vibration in my chest. It's been there all day too. It feels
It's
weird.
not one of the good vibrations.
No, it's not.
good?
It feels weird.
Good. Sorry, never mind.
No, you're fine.
I was still thinking more. I was channeling more Marky Mark. Yeah, it's just so good vibration.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
good
Is that Marky
vibration.
Mark?
I don't know what it
is.
says.
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's
Wahlburgers.
Marky Mark. That's
Wow.
right. Crocketeers.
That's it. That's
right.
Dirk Diggler.
Yeah. Was there anything else on the story?
Was it?
No fries, just Big Mac.
That's it.
So McDonald's fucked them over. Methdonald's.
Meth Donald's.
It didn't say how much meth specifically.
It didn't say how much specifically, but it was enough for him to get 7.5 years.
Well, there's nothing funny about that. That's just a meth head coming back to, or meth smuggler coming back to the States.
He was just fucking kicking back, thinking he was cool and shit. And
You
be
know
like,
what makes
He
me believe
was
that?
cool, first of
because
all.
he lives in Austin. He's so cool with this fucking meth burger filled whatever.
I put fucking meth right in my fucking
Yeah.
bag. Fuck them. They're not gonna get it.
Where I live, we keep it weird, officer. So why don't you just fuck off and don't touch me?
Oh, you think you can tie my hands? You can't. I was
I don't-
born in Thailand.
Yeah, I have a
drink craft
tie-dye
beer.
shirt, okay? I'll die if I'm tied, all right? Fuck you, I live in Austin. I'm cool.
I'm a
Tied
goddamn
and true.
I'm a goddamn American. We don't
We
want to hear
s-
that shit down
we
there.
support local music, asshole.
Yeah.
What have
Barbecue.
you done for the environment lately?
I feel like
Yeah.
they arrested him because he said he kept talking about being from Austin and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about barbecue.
Or about Trudy's.
Yeah,
That place isn't
barbecue.
even that fucking good.
Barbecue. Hey, barbecue. Have
He
had
got
barbecue?
away just
Barbecue.
fine.
No, he
No,
got busted.
no.
He got 7.5 years in prison.
No, thank you for listening. He's in prison.
And then
No,
3 years.
no. I got that, but what I meant was like he didn't fucking die. You'd think you would die if it's a smuggleable amount of a drug and you eat it. You should die.
No,
Right?
he didn't eat it.
It wasn't necessarily in that.
The burger just got him caught because they were like, there ain't no McDonald's around here. Get out of the car.
I think he was using the burger as a deterrent, so that it was just like, hey, I'm natural, just eating a burger.
I'm American. I eat
there was-
American food.
If there was any smell,
Okay,
no, it's
okay.
the McDouble that you fucking smell,
get
or
it
the Big
now.
Mac.
the Big Mac. The
Big
Big
Mac.
Meth.
The Big Meth.
Yeah.
That's her title.
Big Meth.
Yeah. McMeth.
The McMeth. The
McMeth.
He was having a McMeth.
Yeah. Long as we said the word, it can go.
Yeah. Let me get a 10-piece McMeth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last night, Andy Franklin was like, "What's up, Meth McElhone?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's what everyone's calling you." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
I am not skinny enough for that. Are you kidding me?
And then he was like, "I'm just fucking with you."
Yeah. We'll
I
probably
was like,
have.
"You got me, dude. You
He's like, how
got
did
me
that
pretty
make you feel
good."
when I made you believe that for a second? Were you sad?
Dude, I believed it. I was like,
And you
"Is
were
that
hurt.
really a rumor about myself?" Like,
He's about
We'll
to
probably-
fucking make a Facebook post.
We'll probably have him back on, but the thing is, he sold me some Jordans that he bought and never wore, and he gave me a good deal, like a little less than I'd pay at the stores, and they're brand new in the box. But now he keeps trying to sell me other shoes, and he's trying to charge me retail, and I'm like, bro, I'm the store, not the customer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm like, no, he tried to sell me some Jordan Lows for like $150. He's like, they go over $250. I was like, yeah, that's what I'd sell them for.
Well, they sit on StockX for $250.
Yeah, I was like, that's what they're sitting there for. And I pulled it up. I was like, look, they're $150. He's like, would you give me $150? I was like, no.
Do you guys
Because
wear
then
the
how am I
same
gonna make
shoe
money?
size?
Well, I buy and resell Jordans and close, but
You want to plug it?
I was like, no. Yeah, it's at Mikey's Nikes on Instagram. Y'all check it out.
There we go.
If you're a sneakerhead, all kinds of Jordans, shit like that. Mostly Jordans.
I
some
love
Air
it
Force
for
Ones.
the pun alone.
Oh,
I followed it for that. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mikey's Nikes. It was
and
beautiful.
I get why you had to, instead of EY, you had to say EE because,
People are not
It
going
would
to
look like Mickey's
Yeah.
Nikes.
Yeah, and people aren't going to be able to do it. And then I couldn't do 2 E's on the Nike because then they're just not going to find. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a thing, but it took me like a week to decide how to spell it.
I'm not a shoe guy, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, it rhymes? Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, anything that rhymes, I'm
so
a sucker
in,
for.
dude. I'm
Alliterations and
basically
rhyming.
British when it comes to that.
If it rhymes or it's alliteration, I'm into it. But that's it. That's this week's episode. Thanks for coming, Matt. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find your social media, plug any shows you got coming? This
my
will be out
name's
next
hard to
week.
spell, so pull out your phones right now. I'll give you a second.
I'm just going to cut this part out and make it go faster.
It's been 32 minutes since I said pull out your phones. Anyways, yeah. Matt, M-A-T-T, McElhone, M-C-E-L-H-O-N-E. I recently got turned down from a comedy festival because I didn't have enough Twitter followers. So it'd be real nice if you followed me and Mike and follow everyone that you kind of like, because it doesn't mean shit to you, but it means we get to do comedy
It
festivals.
means everything to us. What
Yeah.
festival was it? Was it Blue Whale?
It didn't really happen.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm just trying to get
He
them
was
to
lying.
follow me.
I pulled the curtain too far. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to plug?
No, I'm in Wichita Falls on July 15th. I'm in
Where in Wichita Falls?
I don't
Which
remember
venue?
the town in Louisiana. What?
Which venue in Wichita Falls?
I don't remember
Is it
that
that big
either.
brewery?
Something about Cusp. I don't know.
This is not how plugging yourself
yeah.
works.
Let's just end this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just find his Instagram.
Follow me on Twitter.
fucking don't.
Yeah,
whatever,
or don't.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the big part.
I follow me at Mikey B the Comic.
Adamant.
It does link to my Facebook, but my Instagram's way more fire. It's better. I have some shows coming up. I had a bunch of bookings come in, so I will be posting about those. You guys will miss this one, but just so you know that I'm fucking cool, I'm actually at the ISIS Theater in downtown Cowtown tomorrow.
Oh.
Weird name, but it's super beautiful theater. I'm opening for Eddie Ift. I think it's a 2-man show because they said to do 30.
Nice.
And I don't have to be clean, so I'm like super excited.
Here
I got
we
that.
go.
I got the call for that today, and that's tomorrow. But this will be out next week. But other than that, let's see. I got let's start with July for the stuff I got.
we
Not
only
till
do
later.
July?
I'll be in Austin the week of like the 20th, 21st, 23rd. I'm still putting all those shows in, but I got like 5 shows in Austin. I'll put those on my Instagram. But then I'm actually at the Looney Bin in Oklahoma City, July 27th through the 30th. Hit me up for tickets there. August 4th, I'm at Hyenas in Dallas. August 11th, I'm at the Hyenas of Fort Worth. August 24th to 27th, I'm at the Looney Bin in Tulsa.
Yeah. Good idea.
September 2nd, I'm back at Rose City in Tyler. I'm headlining that one. If you're in Tyler and you saw me out there last time, that was like my first show after a heart attack. Come out. I made some of that material better.
I think you have
and
a
I got
show in
other shit.
January, too, don't you?
So,
Jeez.
I had nothing last week, so fuck off. What shows do you have?
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Exactly. So you don't know how this feels.
I co-manage a podcast.
That's okay. You show up to do this, and I do the rest.
That's
So
the
it's fine.
co-management part. That's the co.
You're
That's the
managing to make me mad right now. That's it. But
That's
no,
normal.
Hit me up on Instagram. I got all the shows coming out. Also, you know how to fucking find us, right? At the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE, everywhere except Twitter, which is
Open Mic 5000.
that's his only job, and he sometimes fucks it up. Actually, it was just
I'm like
once.
95. It was once or twice.
It was funny.
You caught me once while I was like sipping some water, and the other one I just literally spaced out
I was
and
waiting
forgot.
for him to take a drink. I extended the episode just waiting for him to drink.
I was
so
like
could
waiting, and I took a drink. He's like, "And then what's the Twitter?"
ask. Yeah. But I forgot to tell you to start the music, so we'll just it'll be
I
in
said
there.
start the music earlier. If you cued
Okay.
in right there to
All
work
right.
out,
If the
it'll
beats-
already be playing.
If the beat's long enough, but yeah, I'll probably do it then. That's fine.
Let the beat drop.
That's anybody. Anything else? Anything? Huh?
I want you to spin it one more time. Is that okay?
Spin it on the way out. Here we go.
Is this a simulation? Yes.
End it right there.
Duh.